Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching Invincible. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are watching episode 3 of season 3 of Invincible. I got up really early this morning to watch the other 2 episodes, worked a full day, and now I'm here and I'm still really freaking jazzed because I love this show. The last episode, we got a really big look into Cecil's life and how he got from point A to point B, where he was just an agent, was pissed off like Mark about taking these criminals and using their powers as weapons for good. Hopefully they're rehabilitated. How he's mad at that, just like Mark, and then how he evolved to actually do the same thing. The saying that you can do good or you can save the world. I call bullshit. I feel like you could try to do both as much as you can and ride that line, which is incredibly hard. And I think that that's what Mark does. And we've seen how hard it is. And he was still, he still lost control and killed Angstrom Levy. Now, I really think that we have to watch Oliver. I think that he is a complete troublemaker because he just really wants to use his powers. And he's a little too young to understand consequences. He's got such good people in his corner with Debbie and Mark. But I'm a little worried that little guy is going to get out of control because he just well, why don't we just kill him? It's what? No, we can't just kill Cecil. That's not how this works. The Guardians split up. Some agreed that Cecil went too far and some agreed that maybe he needed to go that far. I personally think having a chip in Mark's brain to control him is a bad idea. All it did was enrage Mark. I feel like Cecil is the epitome of you don't want something to happen, so you try to do everything you can to avoid it, and it ends up making everything worse. And that thing that you are fearing is going to happen ends up happening anyway, and it's because of your actions. And I just feel the more Cecil tries to control Mark or worry about him being a Viltrumite and not trusting Mark, the worse the relationship's going to be. Now, with Mark's father being Nolan, I totally get why he would think that. And it's very alarming to know that Mark killed somebody and to see Mark, just lay waste to all of those cyborgs. So, I mean, I can see both sides, so I don't really have a side to take, but I always want Mark to be happy. And I want Mark to win. Any fight, any argument that he gets into, whether it's Cecil or whether it's a Viltrumite or, an alien that he's just practicing on. But we also got Doc Seismic in the last episode. I didn't expect that. And he seemed really, really powerful and he could kind of control lava worms, an earth core centipede. I don't know. But he could kind of control them and they were doing some damage. They were having a hard time beating them. We also got Mark and Eve with a little smoochy smooch. Eve was justifiably upset about kind of Mark going well, your older self said that you were in love with me, so that's why I asked you out. And that's not really how it went. It was tell her how you feel. If you don't want it, let her go. If you do want it, give it a shot. And, Eve took it as it was embarrassing because this person's been holding on to this crush for such a long time. And it seemed kind of pathetic to her and she was embarrassed about it. And the way Mark presented it, yeah. And then Mark even says, he's I don't want to wait. All I could think about when Cecil had that thing in my brain was you. And I have to give this a shot. I have to give it a try. And I love that for us. Now, is there ever happiness in this world? No. Is a Viltrumite going to come along and try to kill Eve or Mark? Yes. So I don't think it's happily ever after that kiss, but it's definitely, I don't want to say he's a little bit freer to be himself, but he doesn't have to have kind of a duality of life. He can just be invincible. And Mark on his free time, but his girlfriend's not going to care that he's got to go save the world. If anything, she's going to go with him. So I'm interested to see this 3rd episode. I imagine they're going to leave us with a huge cliffhanger because of it being 3 episodes released. They could have just released one this week. So I feel like this is going to be a huge cliffhanger and it's going to drive me crazy. So guys, guys, I don't even know how to start this right now. Let's just get into it. Gosh. Are we at a bank? I was going to say, is like someone going to rob this bank? Jeez. It's really interesting to have it to this music. Oh. Lovers quarrel. Oh, they're working there together. Cute. Oh. Oh, geez. Yeah, don't do it. It's not worth it. Gonna go again. Yeah. Now you guys are gonna like not get killed, but probably beat to a pulp. Oh, wow. Flash to red. Okay. Oh, boy. Oh, Oliver! Oh, that other guy was just a regular man. Oh.
What are you doing here?
That was a crazy opening. I love that.
We're leaving.
But I want to stay and watch.
I said, we're leaving.
Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna wrangle this kid.
And what have I said about flying in the house?
Mom.
Testing. He's testing.
He's so young, Mark.
Yeah, but you should have seen him today.
Yeah, she's protective
I just want
of
him to have a
him.
normal childhood. Or as normal as we can give him.
I was gonna say, a Thraxon ain't gonna be normal.
Eve? Oh my god, I thought that was you.
Oh, hey, Amber.
I'll see you in class next week.
This might be a little awkward.
And then Mark and Cecil got in a huge fight, so Mark's on his own right now. And,
Yeah, you gotta tell her.
speaking of Mark, I should probably tell you something.
You two are dating. It's okay.
Okay,
William
good.
told me.
Oh. Jeez.
Honestly, I always wondered if you two would get together after we broke up.
It's obvious to everyone but us, huh?
Maybe a little. But seriously, Mark and I, our worlds were too different. But you and him, that's where you both live.
Yeah, and
That's
I
what I'm
have to be
saying.
honest, it's exciting, but also comfortable. Do you know what I mean?
I do, in fact.
Wait,
Well,
She already moved on?
there's this guy, Kyle.
Okay.
go on.
Spill the tea.
It's bigger than I thought.
That's what she said. Okay, wait, hang on. Sorry. Old me again. Did I do that? Anyway, it's pretty big.
I like how he catches himself.
When my parents discovered I had powers, they went all in on it. Suddenly, instead of soccer in the backyard, I'm learning chokeholds and bomb defusals.
Jeez.
I worked solo in our town.
At least you had parents. Mine sold me to the government for the price of a steak dinner.
Holy shit, I don't even know if I knew that.
Same ones who cut me open and grafted shit up and down my nervous system.
I'm sorry.
What the hell? I didn't know that about Rex.
It's better than being a nobody, huh? And
Is
everyone
it?
has fucked up childhoods.
Not like ours.
Wow. Learned something new about Rex.
We definitely need a new name.
Rex and the Explosions.
No.
Rex and his exes.
No.
Rexplode and a bunch of other people whose names you don't really need to know.
No.
What? I'm just giving the people what they want.
Amanda, wait. That's a pet project of mine.
Okay.
Oh, what is he hiding from her?
Oh, you're welcome to stay, Eve. There's enough room for all of us.
Or, you know, you could rejoin the team.
Yeah, there's that.
Where will you go?
I'm moving back in with my folks
Really?
Seriously? Why?
because they're my parents and I need to fix things between us.
Oh,
Interesting.
And you want to be closer to Mark, right?
Maybe.
I thought you weren't such a jerk anymore.
Baby steps, Eve. Baby steps.
Well, now you get 3 squares a day. Roof over your head. That sucks.
The last thing we need is the kind of heat that breaking out multipole is gonna bring down on us. Okay, tell you, I'll take care of it. This one time, but
Oh,
then
you do it one
I
time.
don't
You
wanna
gotta
see
keep
his
doing
fucked
it.
up face in my city again.
I mean, I ain't gonna tell him that, but...
Yeah, don't. Is it training time? Mark's having fun with his flying. Oh, yeah.
When are you gonna teach me how to fight? I've been practicing stuff I saw on the internet.
One thing at a time. Flying first, fighting second.
Baby
keep
steps.
Don't wanna be late.
Late for what? Wait up!
Yeah, late for what? Where are you guys going? Oh, we're gonna go see art. Oh, that's why the episode is titled that.
so awesome.
Ooh, he's got a suit.
Get ready.
Let's see it.
because Kid Omni-Man is here.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
He told me the O was for Oliver.
Can you give us a minute?
Yikes. Well, you can't go by Oliver.
People are gonna hear that name or see that symbol and think of Dad.
I know. It'll be great.
Nope.
Oliver. Dad did terrible things here. It's gonna take a long time and a lot of work for everyone to forgive him. Maybe
Mhm.
someday that might happen.
Doubt it.
What's this?
A fresh start.
A new suit. Is that the black and blue? Yes.
Whoa.
Looks good.
You look amazing.
I don't know. Feels a little serious.
It looks very serious, but it looks great.
Okay. You can come along, but...
I know. I won't fight. I'll just watch. Let's go already. We're gonna miss it.
Hey,
He's gonna try to
say thank you
fight.
to Art.
Thank you, Art.
It's a pleasure.
Go after him. Good grief.
He has no idea where we're going.
Reminds me of another kid I knew.
Look at these fools! Their weapons are like tiny tickles!
Like tiny tickles. He's kind of dope. His name's
Who are those
Furnace?
guys?
That's Kursk. He's got electricity powers.
Oh,
The other guy's
Kursk.
Furnace.
Other guy's Furnace.
Inside that suit, I think he's made of lava or something.
What, lava has been like a trend.
I haven't figured out a new name yet.
That's fine, because I'm not calling you anything, because you're just gonna stay here and watch.
Yeah, you're just supposed to watch.
Those guys need help.
Oliver! Kid! Oh my... just stop!
You're gonna get hurt, kid. Yeah. Oh. That was quite a hole to put in the ground. Wow. Yeah. Mark having his brother threatened. Oh, well. That's what you get.
Oh, thank God.
Oh.
You didn't save one for me?
Are you kidding me?
You weren't supposed to
I told
do any
you
of
to
it.
just watch. You
Yeah.
almost got yourself killed.
But those guys...
I don't want to hear it. You either listen or you go home. Got it?
Okay, sorry.
He's gonna be trouble. Oh my god.
Sorry.
Oh god, he's gonna do something stupid. I just know it.
I thought maybe you weren't ready to date again, which would have been understandable, what with everything you've been going through. And
Oh.
Paul, I want to be here tonight.
I appreciate you being honest with me.
Oh my God. What if she moves on with Paul and then Omni-Man comes back? Nolan would kill this guy.
We've known each other for years, but you don't know me. And I don't want to lie to you like Nolan lied to me.
Okay.
Where
are you going with this,
Okay.
Debbie?
Nolan wasn't a travel writer, and he's not dead.
Wow, she's really going to share that, huh? I don't know if I would have told somebody that.
So all that stuff in Chicago, that was Nolan and Mark?
Yes,
And the new kid is from...
another planet.
She said all of it.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you sooner.
I don't think you owed it to him.
Maybe I should go.
Yeah.
What? Why?
You scared him off.
Debbie, I'm just a normal guy with thinning hair and a bad back. I can't fly. I can barely jog.
Well, she's not asking you to be Nolan.
You're smart and kind, and you pretend to like wine that tastes like dirt. And I like your hair.
Really?
Really.
Oh. Well, okay.
You have powers, so you think you can just deliver ultimatums to your parents?
This guy.
No, Dad. But I won't use my powers in the house, and you won't make me feel bad for being who I am.
Oh, honey, of course we accept you.
No, Dad doesn't.
All right,
Gosh.
it's a deal.
It's very painful for him to say that.
I need a beer.
Yeah.
Also, is it okay if I move back in for a while?
I thought that's why what she was talking to them about.
You remember Paul, right?
Hi, Mark. Hi, Oliver.
They're in their super suits.
We were at a comic book store opening.
Are you guys gonna mate now?
Oh, God.
You boys are on the news.
We are?
Oh, boy.
Oliver!
I'm fine. It was awesome.
Whoa, that's not us. How?
Mark is still.
You told him?
Yeah,
Mark,
I
It's
feel
okay.
like.
I can keep a secret. I once sold a house to a famous rock star and never told a soul.
Till
Oh,
now.
yeah? Who?
Exactly.
Oh.
We don't know who this new hero is, but social media is referring to him as Invincible.
Invincible.
Did you tell them you're back in school?
Yeah. Oh, and speaking of that, I ran into Amber on campus.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. How's she doing?
She's good. College life suits her. You look a little rough, though.
Mm-hmm.
He was even annoyed that I took out Kursk and Furnace by myself. But then we got home and I find out my mom told her new boyfriend my secret identity without even asking first.
She really should have asked.
Those people who depend on you, your mom, Oliver, me, we're also here for you to depend on us. You're not alone, Invincible.
Ooh.
Oh, man. You saw that?
Saw it. I saved a clip on my phone.
Oh, what is this? Is that Cecil or was that the cyborg eye?
Sorry, Nate. This place just gives me the creeps.
Well, don't you think you're being a little paranoid?
You didn't see it. The Lizard League tunneled into the base right here.
I think somebody died right where they're standing.
I heard. But the safest place to stand is where lightning's already struck. Because lightning never strikes the same place twice.
Oh,
you know?
boy.
Yeah, that's not how lightning.
Ah! Hey, my boys! I've been wondering where they were.
Oh, look. New friends.
Wait, whoa! Jeez.
You're outnumbered.
And outclassed.
And out of luck.
And now I say something.
Where's the rest?
Oh,
We're
Shapesmith.
more than enough for the likes of you.
They've downgraded us. What? We deserve the right to murder their whole team.
They're offended. Jesus.
Now, will you shoot her before she makes any more of herself?
Okay.
Please
good job, Immortal.
Never save my life like that again. Look out!
Oh!
You forgot about this one.
That is so creepy how he pops up out of the shadows.
You're welcome.
I love it. I'm so glad that they're back. I love the Mauler twins.
We'll continue to monitor the situation and report.
What are you going to do, Mark?
I don't work for Cecil anymore, but...
You still help people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Then I guess it's settled. Just be careful.
Yeah. I hope Oliver doesn't follow them. Or him, rather.
Do you concur that it's time we control the world?
Great.
I concur.
Oh, boy.
Step away from the computer.
Who the hell are you? That's Invincible. I saw him on TV.
How does no one recognize that it's still Invincible?
Holy crap! Mark's there.
Hold on. I don't want you
He
to-
might be hurt!
Oliver!
Oh, God. This boy is just gonna be trouble. We're gonna have to worry about him getting hurt or possibly killing someone.
You'll have to pay to use our shielded system instead. Oh, we're so much worse than supervillains now. We're businessmen.
I was gonna say they're entrepreneurs. Oh, gosh, kid.
You guys are in big trouble.
Did school just get out? Just get him.
Oh, boy. Okay. I mean, one Mauler dies, they can clone again.
Get out of here! I can handle this!
So can I!
Oh, God. I don't know. I feel like Oliver being so young and getting his powers, like, it's gonna be hard to kill him.
Get out of here!
Fine. You just distracted me.
I wanted to love Oliver. He's so annoying.
We don't usually murder children, but there's always a first time.
Jeez. Oh, he's smiling after that. That's not good.
I warned you, you little shit!
Oh, man. Wow. Jesus, Mark. Oh my God.
That's what happens when you're a bad guy.
Oh God.
Too late.
Viltrumite taken right over. Oh. No more Mauler twins. This is so creepy. And now the Mauler twins are dead. Like dead. Like no cloning. Oh my God.
I didn't mean it. It was an
Yes, you
accident.
did. Come on.
Even superheroes aren't used to seeing kids do something like this. But I know you were just trying to help.
Smart, but Jesus.
I told you to stay away from my family.
Look what he did.
Clean up your brother's mess.
Wait.
Looks like you've been training him in the family business.
Oh God. It's horrifying.
What? I stopped them, didn't I?
What?
Sky, now! I told you to go home!
Why are you so mad?
'Cause you
We
killed
won.
somebody.
I beat the bad guys.
You killed them!
I didn't mean to, but now they won't hurt anyone else.
I don't believe that for a second. I think he wanted to kill.
Oliver, wait!
Oh my God. How do we keep him? How can we control this kid? Jeez.
Just listen, okay? You can't just kill people and pretend it's no big deal.
Exactly.
You killed the guy who broke Mom's arm.
And it's a big deal.
That was an accident.
So was this. You and Mom say I need to be responsible with my powers. Isn't it responsible to make sure that the bad guys never hurt anyone else?
Not in that way.
Life is precious.
It's not precious. People kill each other all the time. And most people aren't even special like us. They're just normal.
He's a sociopath.
You sound just like Dad.
Yeah.
So? Why is that bad? Do you ever think that maybe Dad was right?
Oh boy. How did this happen? How did this happen?
Oliver followed me to the missile silo. He saw the Maulers attacking me, and he just killed them.
What?
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, I mean, maybe killing the first Mauler was an accident, but the Immortal told me the second surrendered first.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know.
What do you do? Take him to Thraxa?
I don't know how to raise a kid like Oliver.
Forgetting about your mom, she did a pretty good job with you.
Yeah.
Well, that was before she outed my secret identity to her new boyfriend.
You lost your dad, but she lost her husband. Doesn't she deserve someone in her life?
She
And yeah,
does,
she
but
told Paul who
over
you are, but
time...
honestly, who is he gonna tell? Who would even believe him?
Fair.
Where would I be without you?
Oh.
Probably still looking for Mount Rushmore.
You wash, I dry?
Works for me.
Oh.
I'm sorry I was mad about Paul. You need someone you can talk to. Like I can with Eve.
Yes.
That is a very mature response.
I should have talked to you about it first.
Yes.
So just because you don't know these people doesn't make their lives less important. Do you understand?
Nice.
The Maulers didn't have friends or family.
He's still trying to find an excuse.
I understand. I won't do it again.
Sure. Oh my god.
You need to really mean it.
He's a little sociopath. I think he enjoyed it. I think he loves it. I wanted to love this kid. I don't even like him.
Gotcha.
Oh, God!
Mark! What was that?
I don't know.
Was it from Cecil, though? Okay, who's watching? Who's watching? Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Such a happy family.
How is he still alive? Oh my god. Life just can't get easier for Mark, can it? Oh my god. Let's talk about it. You know, I should have known when they were showing a bunch of flashbacks with Engstrom Levy and like him talking about like him having multiple hymns in all the universes and that he can travel, you know, within the universes. It should have been very apparent that we were going to see him again. I'm not upset because anytime Sterling K. Brown's voice reverberates through my ear holes, I'm happy. Frick. He's like surveilling Mark. Like it's not good. I mean, so like, would Oliver even hesitate to kill Engstrom Levy? I don't think so. I think that little kid loves it. He's got a bloodlust. He enjoyed it. I was so excited for the Maulers to be back and now they're dead and gone. Like they can't even be cloned again. I mean, maybe they can from like their goo and like something, but like, I mean, I was so excited. That sucks. Okay, well, I mean, it was nice to have them for an episode, I guess. Okay. Okay, so I like Mark and Amber together. I think that they make a really good couple. She's very understanding, but she also, kind of walks in those shoes on a daily basis as well. Do I think she needed to move back in with her parents and have a relationship with them? No. But you can't fault her for wanting to try. Her father is awful, and, he's very reluctant to even let her back in. He obviously does not care about her. Her mother does, but he doesn't. Eve just wants a family. She just wants a family. And I'm glad that she made an ultimatum. Do I think she needs to live with him? No. I don't think that that's healthy for her. But here we are again. Same abusive relationship. Hopefully her dad's not as much of a dick. But I was already like, I hate this guy. I hate this guy with a freaking passion. The beginning was really interesting with the couple, robbing the bank and then trying to make ends meet throughout and having a job and ultimately, Mark beating them up and them going to jail. And I mean, now they're at least somewhere where they get meals every day and they have a roof above their head and they're not homeless. That sucks. They get to that anybody would get to a certain point to try to do something. I don't want to say robbing a bank is brave because it's not, but it's so desperate. And the chances that you're going to get away with it, very slim. And the fact that they ran into Mark, yikes. I mean, I think we're really lucky that, Oliver didn't kill one of them and one of the other guys that Mark told him to stay behind and fight. I don't know. How do you ground this kid to his room? How do you make him stay in his room? How do you make him not want to fight anymore? I don't think you can. I don't think you can control him at all. And him wearing the Omni-Man O, fitting. God, that sucks. I really wanted to like Oliver. What a little shit. It's funny that the last episode was about Cecil wanting to control Mark. And then he could see what Oliver did and was trying to, I don't know, tell him hey, these things happen. They're in shock. And was trying to give him a little bit of understanding and was trying to be compassionate, obviously to get on his good side, calm him down. But Oliver saying it was an accident. None of that was an accident. He meant to do every bit of that. Oh my God, what a messed up kid. I mean, when Nolan's your father, and it just irritates me because he didn't even have Nolan to influence him. He's just had Debbie and Mark, and how he's wanted to become this killer and this superhero, this bloodlust. And how does he know so much about Nolan? Why would you even tell him about Nolan until he was ready? It just kind of made him create this persona in his head of who he needs to be because of who his father is. Dangerous, man. Dangerous. And I was right. It did leave us with a cliffhanger of Angstrom Levy being back, which, I mean, obviously it's another one of him from a multiverse, and all of them have been affected by Omni-Man and by Invincible, or Invinciboy. I like the new outfit. I don't think he looks like a boy. It's very obvious that he's invincible. People are just rude. But I'm so worried about Oliver. Not about him. At this point, if somebody squashed him, I'd be like, thank God. The little psycho kid is dead and gone. And I hate thinking that, and I hate saying that, but I don't know how you tell him no and him listen. I feel like he's just going to do whatever he wants to do. Ugh. God. He's going to be so much trouble. But guys, if you want to watch full-length reaction to this episode, it will be available on my Patreon. But in the meantime, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. What did you think of Oliver? Do you think he really thought it was an accident? Because 100% I think he's a psycho. I think he loves blood. I think he really likes the idea of killing. The fact that he said life isn't precious, and just because the Maulers didn't have a family, that they didn't matter. He's trying to find every excuse in the book as to why killing them was okay and why it wasn't his fault. And to me, psycho. Absolute psycho. Do you think Eve should have moved back in with her parents? I don't think so. She could have had that conversation with them, but I don't know about moving back in with them. I love the conversation that she had with Amber. I think that was an incredibly healthy conversation. I was a little worried because I don't really know how much time had passed. I know it was at least like 3 months. I think they said it was like that Mark had been training for like 90 days or something. So it had at least been 3 months. It wasn't right after. So, you know, she seems to be seeing a nice boy named Kyle. Yeah. And what do you think about Angstrom Levy being back? Because I mean, I kind of like him. And if he doesn't have like the big head anymore, if we just get like regular Angstrom Levy with like, he just looks like a man. He just looks like a man. Not like a big old brain. Not like there's like this weird thing just sitting on top of his head. Ooh, yuck. But we didn't get to see him. All we got to see was his hand. So he could be part cyborg. He could be missing half his face. I don't know. But I'm excited to find out. So guys, next week will be really interesting because I will be on my honeymoon in Japan. I will be filming there because my husband does not get to watch episodes of shows until after I watch them, and he doesn't want to wait either. So I get to do the reaction and then he gets to watch the episodes. That's just the deal that we've made. So I will be shooting these next 2 episodes in Japan. So I don't know where, like maybe Kyoto and then Tokyo, I think, are the 2 different places that I'll be filming. It'll be dope. Hopefully. I don't know what else I'm going to do at 3 a.m. in Tokyo besides have ramen and film Invincible. I think that's what I'll be doing. So guys, come back here for the next episode. And in the meantime, sayonara.